Did you know that small, everyday habits can open the door to poverty and even bring illness to your family? What if I told you that something as simple as what you keep in your refrigerator can directly influence your health and prosperity? It seems absurd, doesn't it? But not for Padre Pio, who revealed that certain behaviors and objects bring powerful negative energy, capable of blocking financial blessings and damaging the harmony of the home. If you are curious to find out what you should never put in your refrigerator and why, stay with me until the end of this video. I will reveal the spiritual reasons behind this practice and how eliminating these influences can pave the way for prosperity and health in your life. Write in the comments, Padre Pio, I receive wisdom. And the best part? By following these instructions, you will immediately feel an energetic change in your home. So, let's unmask this secret together. To do this, I need you to follow me until the end of this video, and I need you to share this knowledge with as many people as possible. The refrigerator as a symbol of energy and provision. The refrigerator is not just an appliance. It plays a profound symbolic role in the spiritual and energetic life of the home. Just as a safe holds valuable treasures, the refrigerator stores the most essential thing for survival: food. In the spiritual view, what is inside it reflects not only our material provision, but also our internal energy and the flow of divine blessings. Padre Pio believed that the way we deal with food and the objects around us reveals a lot about our spiritual and mental state. A refrigerator full of fresh and organized food represents gratitude and respect for divine provision. On the other hand, a refrigerator full of unnecessary or spoiled items is a reflection of neglect and energetic blockage. The space around the refrigerator also carries the responsibility of the energy cycle in the home. Keeping this space clean and organized is a way of honoring what we have received and ensuring that the flow of prosperity continues. In addition, what you choose to store there can attract or repel blessings. Small acts, such as storing old food or unused items, create an invisible barrier that impedes well-being and promotes scarcity. An interesting story is that of Anna, who was always facing financial difficulties and frequent family arguments. When she reorganized her refrigerator, throwing out expired food and donating what she didn't need, she noticed that within a few days, the tensions at home diminished and new opportunities began to emerge. This revisited a clear perception. Taking care of the energy around us can transform our reality. And you, have you ever stopped to think about what your refrigerator says about your life? Maybe it's time to open the door and see if anything needs to be changed to make room for prosperity. The 3 forbidden objects, according to Padre Pio. Padre Pio taught that certain objects carry negative energies that can block prosperity and harm the health of the home. Keeping these items in the refrigerator can be a subtle mistake, but with great spiritual impact. Below are the 3 most harmful items, according to his teachings. 1. Spoiled or expired food. Storing old or moldy food is not only a hygiene problem, but also a spiritual one. Food that has lost its vitality represents stagnation, and its presence prevents new blessings from entering your life. 2. Expired or unused medicines. Storing useless medicines in the refrigerator is a sign of disorder and concern about illness. This can attract negativity, in addition to affecting the physical and emotional health of the household members. 3. Money or financial documents. Many people keep money in the refrigerator thinking that this will prevent losses, but this practice interrupts the natural flow of prosperity. Padre Pio warned that money needs to circulate in order for financial blessings to be fully manifested. Eliminating these items is a symbolic act that frees up space for the new. Simply reorganizing your refrigerator can mark the beginning of a new phase of abundance and balance in your life. Are you going through difficult times and don't know who to turn to? Are financial worries, lack of direction, and daily challenges weighing on your life? Imagine having in your hands the solution to transform your life through faith, with the powerful prayers of one of the most miraculous saints in history, Padre Pio. With the ebook, The Power of Padre Pio, you will have access to prayers for every moment of your life to bring peace, prosperity, protection, and immediate miracles. Don't wait any longer. Life is full of unexpected challenges, but you don't have to face them alone. Padre Pio is by your side, and this ebook is the spiritual guide you were missing to start attracting divine solutions to your problems. Download now and feel the transformation in your life. Each prayer was created to strengthen your faith and open paths. If you are tired of struggling without results, now is the time to act. Don't miss this opportunity to bring Padre Pio's blessings into your daily life. Download the ebook now and see how your life can change. The download link is in the first pinned comment. Attention! Only a few copies remain. Click on the link in the first comment now and get your ebook. The spiritual and material consequences of storing inadequate objects. Padre Pio taught that everything around us carries an energetic vibration. Thus, each object in your home, including what you store in the refrigerator, can directly influence the prosperity, health, and harmony of the home. Although many people do not consider it relevant, storing inappropriate food or objects can block blessings and attract scarcity and illness. On a spiritual level, careless habits translate into dense energy, which affects both material and emotional well-being. One of the most direct effects is financial blockage. When you keep spoiled food, expired medicines, or money lying around in the refrigerator, it is as if you are interrupting the natural flow of abundance in your life. These objects carry an energy of stagnation and scarcity. The lack of circulation, both of food and money, symbolically represents an interruption in the cycle of prosperity, making it difficult to attract new opportunities or unexpected resources. In the area of health, this negative energy can manifest itself through frequent and unexplained illnesses. Padre Pio believed that spiritual disorder is reflected in the physical body. A refrigerator full of leftovers or unnecessary items is a reflection of this disorder, and its silent presence can undermine the health of the residents. Illnesses without a clear diagnosis or lack of vitality can be signs that the home's energy space needs to be renewed. Another consequence is the lack of family harmony. Old and neglected items carry energies of stagnation that can generate constant conflicts and arguments between family members. It is common to see relationships deteriorate in homes where disorder is maintained, even if subtly, in objects forgotten in the refrigerator. Without realizing it, small disagreements begin to intensify, making the environment heavy and unpleasant. Maria and her husband faced constant financial problems and an atmosphere of increasing tension at home. One day, she decided to reorganize the refrigerator and discovered old food scraps, expired medicine bottles, and an envelope with money that had been saved for months. Remembering the spiritual teachings, Maria cleaned everything, donated food that she would not use, and put the money into circulation. A few days later, she and her husband began receiving job offers and invitations for projects that they had been waiting for months. The tension between them also eased, and the family's health improved. Why does this happen? According to Padre Pio, what is stagnant blocks what needs to flow. Stagnant energy finds no way out, preventing blessings from reaching you. Keeping inappropriate objects in the refrigerator means giving space to this stagnation, like an invisible barrier that prevents growth and renewal. It is important to emphasize that simple actions can bring about great changes. By cleaning the refrigerator and keeping only what is necessary and in good condition, you make room for the entry of positive energy and strengthen the flow of prosperity and health. Remember, the state of the environment around you reflects your spiritual state. How to purify your refrigerator and attract blessings. Purifying a seemingly trivial space, such as the refrigerator, may seem like a simple gesture, but it has a profound impact on your financial, emotional, and spiritual life. According to Padre Pio, the environment around us directly reflects our connection with divine energy. Therefore, keeping your refrigerator clean, organized, and free of objects that block prosperity is essential to attract blessings and ensure that harmony remains in the home. 1. Physical and spiritual cleansing. The first step is to completely empty the refrigerator, removing all items, including those hidden in corners and drawers. Inspect what is still in good condition and discard without hesitation anything that is expired, moldy, or has a bad odor. Padre Pio taught that keeping waste and spoiled food in the environment is a sign of internal and external disorder, driving away the blessings of abundance. After the physical cleansing, it is important to energetically purify the space. This can be done by wiping it with a damp cloth with water and coarse salt, known for its spiritual cleansing properties. During the process, you may want to recite a prayer or psalm that symbolizes gratitude for the provision and asks for continued blessings. 2. Storing only the essential and healthy. After cleaning out the refrigerator, organize the items wisely. Choose fresh, healthy foods that symbolize renewal and abundance. Avoid storing unused items or unnecessary foods that accumulate energetic dust. According to Padre Pio, what we store is a reflection of how we value what we have received. Waste and neglect attract scarcity, while gratitude and organization open the way for new opportunities. You may also want to place discrete symbols of protection and prosperity, such as a short Bible verse or prayer, in a corner of the refrigerator. This serves as a spiritual reminder to keep the space blessed and oriented toward goodness. 3. Avoiding waste and encouraging generosity. A powerful practice for attracting prosperity is to avoid waste and encourage generosity. Regularly check the items in the refrigerator and, whenever possible, donate food before it spoils. The act of giving reflects abundance and creates a positive energy cycle. The more you share, the more blessings you attract. Padre Pio believed that acts of generosity are rewarded by God with new opportunities and open doors. In addition, consume what is in the refrigerator consciously. Avoiding overpurchasing and using food until the end demonstrates responsibility and respect for divine provision. 4. The power of intention when organizing the refrigerator. Another important point is that the intention behind organization is essential. When cleaning and reorganizing your refrigerator, do so with the mindset that you are making room not only for food, but also for new blessings. Imagine that each organized item is an opportunity for prosperity being planted. Andre, a businessman, faced constant difficulties at work and lived with the feeling that his life was stagnant. After hearing about Padre Pio's teachings, he decided to reorganize his. Real testimonies of transformation. Padre Pio's teachings, which invite us to take care of the spiritual details of our homes, have transformed lives in powerful and unexpected ways. Small adjustments to our routine, such as reorganizing the refrigerator and eliminating items that block positive energy, can promote profound changes in emotional, financial, and family well-being. In this section, we will explore real stories of people who have experienced these transformations by applying these principles. The story of Maria Clara. Harmony restored in the home. Maria Clara lived in a house where arguments between family members became constant. In addition, unexplained health problems began to appear, such as headaches and insomnia in several family members. One day, upon hearing about Padre Pio's spiritual advice, she decided to reorganize her refrigerator, realizing that there were spoiled food and items that had been stored for a long time without any use. With this simple act of cleaning and purification, the energy of the house began to change. She removed the leftovers and adopted the habit of donating food that would not be consumed in time. In just 1 week, harmony returned to the home and tensions dissipated. The change was so evident that even her children noticed a lighter and more welcoming atmosphere. João Marcos and financial abundance. After a simple adjustment, João Marcos was facing a persistent financial crisis. In an attempt to protect the little money he had, he kept bills and coins in a container in the refrigerator, believing that this would symbolize stability and prevent losses. However, his situation only worsened. The bills piled up, and he felt like he had no way out. Upon discovering that, according to Padre Pio, keeping money in the refrigerator blocks the flow of abundance, João decided to change his strategy. He removed the money from there and, instead, began to circulate the bills, donating a small part and using the rest to pay smaller debts. To his surprise, new financial opportunities began to appear. Within a few weeks, João was able to pay off his debts and found a new source of income that brought him more stability. Sandra and Renewed Health Sandra has always been concerned about maintaining a healthy diet, but she did not understand why her health remained fragile, with recurring colds and excessive fatigue. When she investigated the refrigerator, she found bottles of old medicine and expired food that she did not even know were still there. Inspired by the teachings of Padre Pio, she decided to do a deep cleaning, eliminating everything that had accumulated and was no longer necessary. After this purification, her health improved drastically. Sandra realized that by cleaning the physical environment, she was also taking care of the spiritual space, eliminating invisible blockages that affected her body. Today, she maintains the practice of regularly checking her refrigerator and says that her health and disposition have never been better. The power of details in everyday spirituality. Spirituality is not only manifested in religious rituals or major events, it is present in the small choices and details of everyday life. Padre Pio taught that true spiritual connection does not reside only in prayer, but also in the way we care for our environment and our habits. This includes objects and food in our home, especially those that symbolize provision and health, such as what we store in our refrigerator. The refrigerator, contrary to what many imagine, is not just a space to preserve food. It is a reflection of the way we manage our blessings and the energy of our home. If the food stored there is treated with neglect, like forgotten leftovers or spoiled products, we are sending a message of devaluation and neglect. On the other hand, caring for this space with zeal and gratitude is a way of recognizing the abundance that God places in our lives, allowing more blessings to manifest. This concept is profound, as it shows that small everyday gestures have spiritual power. Organizing the refrigerator and keeping it stocked with healthy foods is a practice that reflects balance and respect. When we take care of these details, we are also taking care of the energy flow in the home, ensuring that prosperity and health flow freely. Neglecting small aspects, such as letting food expire or storing inappropriate objects, can generate spiritual blockages. These blockages are not just a metaphor, they can manifest themselves in various areas of life, such as financial problems, family conflicts, and illnesses. Spirituality does not separate the material from the immaterial. Everything is connected. A well-organized home, especially in the details, such as the refrigerator, is an environment that promotes peace and harmony. Clutter and carelessness can bring with them negative energy that spreads silently, affecting the behavior and health of the residents. A well-kept home is a reflection of a heart at peace and a mind prepared to receive God's graces. An example that illustrates this concept is that of Carlos, who was going through a series of financial and emotional problems. While talking to a friend, he discovered Padre Pio's teachings on the importance of taking care of the home. He decided to clean out the refrigerator, throw out expired food, and donate what he didn't need. He also placed a small prayer on the refrigerator door as a symbol of gratitude. Within a few weeks, he reported that things began to change. He got a new job and noticed a significant improvement in his family life. This story shows how simple actions can generate great transformations. When we purify the spaces around us, we also purify our mind and heart, opening the way for new opportunities and blessings. And now it's up to you to reflect. What do the details of your home say about the current state of your life? Is the refrigerator full of positive energy, or does it need a makeover? Never underestimate the power of small gestures, because they carry within them the key to a fuller and more prosperous life. Maybe it's time to take action and transform your home into the perfect environment.